In this video, I'll be going over airsoft hand grenades. Starting off with the safety of these grenades, many people believe that these grenades are dangerous, but they're really not. They're constructed of cardboard or polyurethane depending on the brand and type. The largest risk of injury with these grenades is hearing loss. All of these grenades I'll be going over are listed over 120 decibels, the loudest being 150 decibels, and they definitely can ring your ears. I've had it happen to me, and I always recommend wearing hearing protection when attending airsoft events, especially events that are indoors. Naturally, the sound of the grenade going off will echo off the walls, and it can cause severe hearing loss. I wear Howard lights, which are electronic hearing protection. This gives you the ability to hear your surroundings, such as people talking or footsteps, and any loud sound, it will automatically cut out, protecting your ears. Amped Airsoft is now shipping Airsoft Pyrotechnics. This gives you the option of a variety of different products, including fragmentation grenades, flashbangs, and smoke grenades. They can all be shipped directly to you. You will have to pay a hazardous material fee or a hazmat fee, but if you're going to be picking up other items in this order that are not map protected, use coupon code DARKHORSE10 for 10% off your order. Starting off with the most common airsoft grenade is the EG67. The EG67 is made by Enola Gaye, and they retail for about $9. You can pick them up in a box of 50 for around $350 to $400. They're listed at 120 decibels, but in reality they're only around 90 to 100. The biggest con with these is the poor construction. They're made out of a cardboard, but really it's more of a paper mache, like a piñata. If you get any moisture or humidity on them, they will disintegrate. I've seen these grenades often split on the seam right in half, rendering the fragmentation of the dried peas useless, but you still get the bang and the flash of the core. The wire pin is also very flimsy. I've had, from pulling the wire, the entire core can be pulled out, but this is very uncommon. I'd say every box of 50 you'll probably get 3 to 5 duds, but overall they are reliable, and for $9 they do the job. The next grenade made by Enola Gaye is the Flashbang or Flash Grenade 3.0. This is made out of cardboard and is 120 decibels. I can confirm that. I picked up around 8 or 10 of these when I was in South Carolina for Operation Stonebreaker. They produce a large white flash and they're very loud. You can pick these up for around $8, but the biggest issue with these grenades are the wire pull system. Unlike the previous grenade, the wire pull system will only ignite the grenade if you pull it down and to the side. If you pull it in any other direction, like a normal grenade, like pulling it out from the top, you will render the grenade completely useless. There's no ignition source since the whole thing completely falls apart, which is a very big con because you spend $8 on this grenade and you can't even use it because they couldn't put a nice wire pull system in it. But if you're able to pull it out consistently and effectively, this is a great grenade. It produces a very bright white flash and it is very loud, but I just see that as such a big issue with the ignition source that I'd stay away from it. Moving on to my favorite grenades, the Taginn grenades are very loud. I personally love shooting the Taginn rounds out of my grenade launcher. They're constructed very well. They're made out of a polyurethane, which is much more durable than the cardboard. There's almost no comparison between these and the EG grenades. The noise and the sheer power of these are so much better and much more higher quality. They make multiple different models, starting off with the Tag 67. You can pick up 6 of these for $76, so they are pretty pricey, which could be a con. That averages out to about $12.66 for just one of these grenades. But unlike the previous grenades, these are very high quality, and you're able to have a spoon and a firing pin. It's constructed much more durably, like I was saying. The construction is made out of polyurethane, and it is filled with a biodegradable polymer, so the BBs will not rattle around when you're transporting them. Unlike the other grenades, this grenade has a spoon, so when you pull the grenade will not ignite until you release the spoon. If you do not want to use the grenade anymore, you can put the pin back into the grenade, and you will render that grenade safe. But once you pull the pin, you will hold onto the spoon, and when you release the spoon from the grenade will ignite, and you have 3.5 seconds before this grenade goes off. And the firepower of this grenade is great. They're very loud, and they have fragmentation of the 240.20 gram BBs inside, and they're overall a great grenade, but they are pricey. The second grenade made by Taginn is the AFG grenade. This is a cylinder type grenade, and it is filled with dried peas. You can pick up 6 of them for around $62, which retails around $10.33 each. They're very loud. They produce a nice flash and the fragmentation of the dried peas, but again, the con with these being the price. My personal favorite grenade is the FBG-6, which is the Flashbang grenade made by Taginn. They retail around $154 for 20 of them, or $7.70 each. They're very loud. They also have the spoon, so you can pull the pin and hold onto the spoon until you want to detonate them. The core is very powerful. It gives a very nice flash and a very loud report. The biggest con with these, though, is the weight. They weigh around 80 grams, which is comparable to an empty soda can, so you really cannot throw them any more than 10 feet. They're great for clearing out rooms, but if you're going to try throwing them over a wall or anything over 10 feet, they're very inaccurate. One thing that I do to minimize this inaccuracy is release the spoon before throwing the grenade, because the initial detonation of the grenade when you release the spoon will throw the grenade off its flight path a little bit. I definitely recommend releasing the spoon first before throwing the grenade for better accuracy when throwing. That concludes my airsoft grenade comparison. I definitely recommend the Taginn grenades if you have the budget, but the Enola Gaye grenades will get the job done, but you're always running the risk of duds, and I see the Taginn grenades as much more reliable and much more powerful, and overall the better grenade in airsoft.